So before I start today with today's video, I think it's probably only appropriate that I address the elephant in the room. So as you can see, my hair has gone. So probably about a week ago now, I just decided that my dreads were going to go. And so I cut them off and shaved my head. So I posted a post, that makes no sense, put a post on my blog explaining why I did it and some before and after pictures and all that kind of thing. So I will put that down below if you wanted more information. But it did kind of seem on my blog post that people thought that I just sort of shaved half my head, you know, like when you just do a bit here. But actually it's kind of all over just with a fringe left, so yeah, that's how it is. So now that we've sorted that out, I will get into today's haul. So we are going to have to go through all my new things very quickly because there's quite a few to show you. So let's start with the hair things, seeing as we've just talked about the hair. So as I had dreadlocks, I didn't own a hairbrush, so I thought I ought to buy a hairbrush. So I bought this one here that I can curl my fringe around and like use my blow dryer and make it nice and curly. This is from Primark and just cost £1.50. I also bought myself a teasing comb so I can do hairstyles like I've got today, and again it's from Primark and it's cost £1, so I think that's a bargain, and it's nice and pink and it's got the separated bit on it as well for those that are interested. Next up from Primark, I just got this hair clip. I don't know what it is about it that like made me want it, but it's just a little butterfly on a hair clip. You just clip it in your hair like that, but I'll take it out. Next up, I got some like boys hair care things because before I shaved it and it was a little bit longer, it looks like I'd be able to do things with it. Now that it's a bit shorter from having clippers on it, I'm not sure, but it will grow. So I got the VO5 Extreme Style Matte Clay, which looks like that. And to be honest, I don't really know how to use these, what to do with them, because I've never had short hair and I'm not a boy, and my boyfriend either has dreadlocks or a shaved head. He had dreadlocks and then he shaved his head, but it's so short that he's not using hair products, so he can't even tell me either. So maybe I'll have to get on to my brother. But this is the L'Oreal Studio Matte and Messy Shine Free Fibre Paste. It smells good, so we know that, and it seems to just like ruffle up my hair. I don't know, but that's the hair stuff. Let's get into the beauty boxes because I haven't posted about them on my blog this month because I've just so much to do. I've got my final exams coming up in about 3 weeks time, so writing about Birchbox on my blog is probably not a priority right now. But anyway, this is this month's Birchbox. I wasn't too impressed with it, but hey, that's how we go. The first product I got is the Savon à l'eau de Cologne, which is a soap, and it stinks like old lady soap. I'm sorry if I offended any old ladies. I didn't mean that in a horrible way, but it just smells really soapy. And you can see it's really shrunk inside the packaging. I don't know if you can tell, but it's really shrunk inside the packaging, which means that the soap is old, so I mean it will still work, but it means that it's old, so yeah. I also got a mirror. Check myself out. Which apparently according to them is worth £7.50, but I don't know if I'd pay more than £3 for it, in all honesty. Next up I got a sample of the Gerda Spielmann Anti-Aging Serum. I've been using it and it smells amazing. I haven't noticed any difference as of yet, but I don't really sort of have aged skin, so maybe I shouldn't be expecting it to do anything, but that's that. I also got a sample of the Natio, sorry for butchering the name, Renew Radiance Foam Cleanser. It's a nice small size, so good for travelling, but I haven't tried it yet. And I have the Weleda. I've heard of the brand. It's one of those things that you can happily read and you recognise and you know it, but to then say it out loud, you're like, how do I say that? But it's the Weleda Skin Food, which I've heard a lot about, so I'm looking forward to trying this. I did put a bit on my hand and it seems really sort of rich and thick, so I don't know how good it's going to be for my skin personally, but I will definitely be giving it a go because I've heard good things. And then finally, I've got this glossy lip pen, which is probably my favourite thing in this box. It's from Mironess, which I think is an Australian brand. Maybe someone can tell me. And this is a Glossy Kiss. It just says Glossy Kiss, and the colour is Perfect Kiss. And it's an alright colour. So yeah, quite happy with that. So that's this month's Glossybox. Sorry, this month's Birchbox. This month's Glossybox has an amazing box. How beautiful is this? I will actually be doing a tutorial of how you can use this to create something useful in the coming weeks. I'm not going to promise any time because it's a bit tight, but this will be coming up at some point on my blog in this month's Glossybox. So this only turned up last night, so I haven't used anything in here yet, but that's a lie because I know that I have just looking at it now. Anyway, so I'm much happier with this month's Glossybox. There's things that I would actually use and enjoy, and something that I've actually had my eye on. So first up is the Model Co Cheek and Lip Tint, which I think is also Australian. What's with all the Australian stuff this month? Not that I'm complaining. And it looks like this, and I swatched it on my hand. It seems nice enough. Staying with the Australian theme, I don't know what it is this month, but it's Australia. Yeah, this is the Sunsense Daily Face SPF 50. It doesn't excite me, I'm not going to lie, it's sun cream, but it's something that's important, and 50 plus is definitely a good thing on my really pale skin, so I will be saving that for the summer. But it does have one of those really annoying tops on it. Don't know if you can see, but it's really annoying. Inside this month's Glossybox is also a Essie nail polish. This one is in Nice as Nice, which is not a colour I have, but it is so similar to one I do have, which I think is called To Buy or Not To Buy. I could be crazily wrong here, but it's very similar to an Essie one I already have, but that is in there. Also is the Nip and Fab Coconut Latte Dry Skin Fix Body Butter. What a name. And to be honest, it doesn't really smell like latte or coconut, it just smells like kind of sun cream. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but maybe beaches. We'll say it smells like beaches. But I've had my eye on this. I did have my eye on the pistachio one, but it's nice to try the formula to see if I like the formula. And actually, I've been using it as a hand cream a few times, and it's really good. So, yep, I like that. And I think the full price for this is £10 for 200ml. This one's just 500, so £2.50's worth. And the final item in my Glossybox this month is a perfume. And I know we don't like perfumes in sample boxes, but this is actually a really reasonably sized bottle, and the liquid of it is purple, which is pretty awesome. So this is the So Elixir Purple from Yves Rocher. I don't speak very good French. I think it's French. So sorry if I ruined that name. So that is the Glossybox. I did say I was going to go through all this stuff really quickly, so I was going to say pause and rewind, but you're just going to get the same thing over. But yeah, so next up, I've just put it in a Glossybox for convenience. This isn't related to Glossybox at all, but this is an e.l.f. order. So recently they had a 50% off sale, which has unfortunately ended, but I did tweet about it. So if you want to know of deals I find in future, follow me on Twitter. It will be down below, all that information for you. I don't know what the hands are doing. Anyway, so this is my e.l.f. order. I got an insane amount of nail polish that no gal will ever need, especially considering what I already have. So I got two full-size ones. This one here is in Desert Rose, and this one here is in Mint Cream. So those are the two full-size ones. And e.l.f. also do little mini sets of 3 small nail polishes, and I think they're £4, but I got them for 2 in the sale. So that is 3 nail varnishes for £2, and I was like, well, that's a bargain, so let's pick up 2 sets. So I got this one first. I'm not quite sure what the set's called, but you'll easily be able to find it on the e.l.f.'s website. And inside it's got yellow, teal blue, which is the colour I bought the set for. This is amazing, I love this colour. And it's also got Party Peach. And then the other set I bought, which again I don't know the name of, but you will be able to find it on the website, looks like this. So the purple one is called Purple Dream, and I've swatched it on my nail wheel and it seems really sheer, but you know, a few coats. This one here is Metal Madness. It's just like a, I don't know, shimmery sort of blacky kind of gunmetal kind of crazy colour, like space. And this one here is Dark Navy, which is kind of like the blue version of the other one. Okay, what should we go into next? Let's go into eyes. I did buy quite a few eyeshadows. So I bought 3 of these Flawless eyeshadows. I already have one of them in Tantalising Taupe, or taupe, whichever, and I really like it. So I picked up some other ones. This one here, all in purple, is called, sorry, noise in the background. It's called Party Purple. I can get into it to show you. So it's just sort of pinks and purples. I really like these. Are £2.50 I think, if I remember correctly. But being e.l.f. everything's affordable, so wouldn't worry too much. This one here is Happy Hour, so this is like browns with a pink. But this noise in the background of me opening everything's really annoying, isn't it? And this one here is Beautiful Browns, which is different to Tantalising Taupe, so I think they're probably alright to own both. and the mattes in here are actually really nice. Next up I got two of their Studio Single eyeshadows. I haven't had the best experience with these in the past, but the colours were so pretty that I just couldn't not buy it. So the first one here is this kind of really warm coppery brown. It hasn't got the name on. I hate it when I have to do that. There's like the odd thing that just doesn't have the colour name on for who knows what reason. But I think it's something rust. I will find it and write it up here for you. But yep. And the other one I got is also beautiful and also a really awesome colour. And this one is called Amethyst, so it's just like a deep warm purple. I also got one of their brightening eye colours. These things are actually really good for £1.50 for eyeshadows. The pictures on Elf's website are sometimes not really similar to what they are in real life. So this one is not quite my colour. It's got sort of orangey browns and terracotta colours in it, which don't really suit me so much, but I didn't really waste much money, so it was 75p for that in the 50% off sale, so I'm not too upset. So I haven't tried these before and I thought I would give them a go. It's the Elf Cream eyeshadow from the Studio line, and I just picked up a purple because I love purple, and it's called Purple Pleaser, so that's it. I haven't used it on my eyes yet, but I'm not convinced in all honesty, but I don't know, just got to try things, haven't you? I've got another cream eyeshadow. This one's from the Essential line and it's the Jumbo Eyeshadow Stick, so it looks like this and it just twists up. I'll show you how much is in there. That's how much it doesn't twist up anymore, so a reasonable amount considering it's so cheap. Oof, twist it all back down again. And the colour is Little Miss Thing. Right, last sort of eye related thing is the Elf Eyebrow Lifter and Filler, and I'd heard really good things about this, so I was like, I'm gonna give it a go because I have no eyebrows and I have to draw them on, so if I can get a good pencil then we like that. This one, as you can see, compared to my eyebrows is not as warm toned, and my hair is slightly gingery in tone, so I prefer the warmer toned pencils, but actually it looks alright on, and it's sort of like a waxy type pencil, so I actually really like this. It's just a shame of the colour, but to be honest, this colour will probably suit most other people, so it's probably good for them. And then on the other end it's got this lift thing. It's really pink and too dark for my skin, but I think you're supposed to put it under your eyebrow just to sort of definition, make it look nice, I don't know. But yeah, that end's not really for me, but maybe it'll work as a concealer, who knows. We're going to face. I've just got two face items. So I've got one of the mineral blushes. This one's in Plum. I do like these blushes actually. I don't really talk about them, but the Elf Studio blushes I do really like, so I don't want to tip it too much because it will spill everywhere. It does have a sifter in it, but we know what my track record is for spilling things. I don't know if I've ever posted it, but I once spilled like a whole little tub of mineral eyeshadow everywhere in the middle of a video. I think I cut it out and just pretended it didn't happen, but it really did happen. So the other thing that I got that's for the face is one, oh, this one's not got the name written on it either. Okay, this is an Elf Baked Blush. This is the really pale pink one that can be used as a highlighter. I haven't put it on my face yet, but in the swatches of it, it is literally amazingly beautiful. So expect to see a review of this soon because I don't think it's going to be too long before I can get this all over my face. Not literally, it looks good here. But yeah, I really like this. I'm pleased I picked that up. And generally I do like the Elf baked blushes as well. In fact, I just like baked blushes, we like them. And then I picked up two lip products, so it was mainly kind of an eyes haul. The first one is the Elf Matte Lip Colour, and this one hasn't got the name on it either. Okay, I think it's called Tea Rose, I think. I'd have to look at my order. And it looks like this. And I have owned this one before, but I've lost it and I can't find it anywhere, and I love this thing, so I had to buy another one. And oh, in case you didn't know, if you pull the end out, it's got a sharpener so that you can sharpen this when it's sort of, oh, putting it back together, so you can sharpen it when it gets sort of flattened. And by the way, I absolutely love the Elf Matte Lip colours, like they are amazing. The red one is like my favourite red lipstick. But yeah, it's my favourite, so I love those things. And the last product is also red. This is the Elf Lip Stain. This isn't the pen stain. They have two products called Lip Stain, which is so confusing, but it's the one that looks like this. And it's just a really nice red colour. Ooh, and it's got the name on it, it's Red Carpet, and this is beautiful. I put this on the other day and it looks really nice. I don't tend to be the biggest fan of the clear gloss because once you put the colour on, this kind of gets red on it and just gets messy in the tube, and being glossy, it's not a sealer, it's a gloss, so it just makes this more transferable. So yeah, that is my haul. It was a collective haul. I didn't buy this all in one day, just to make that clear before someone goes, oh, you spend all your money on makeup. Although, to be fair, I probably do spend quite a lot, but it's my hobby and it's what I love and it's my money, so I can spend it where I want. Yeah, so obviously I will be having lots of reviews of these e.l.f. products. Probably not the hair products, but if you really want something, just let me know. So yeah, all the reviews will be coming. If there's anything you've seen that you really want to see soon, do let me know, because I've got a lot of products waiting to be reviewed. So if there's things I know people want reviewed, I'll make sure to get them in first. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned, because my next video is going to be my boyfriend does my makeup, which is going to be hilarious because I don't think he's got a clue on what goes where. Although I think he knows what eyebrows are, so we're doing good. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye! Let's put it all back in the box. Put it back in the box. Put it back in the box. Let's all put it back in the box. 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 Oh, look at that. And that's not even with the hair stuff. Oh, swamped with new products. How embarrassing. And exciting. Okay, so I'm going to have to go through... can't speak. So I am going to have to go through things. Oh, that took me so long to say that sentence. There's like bloopers galore there. So it took me forever to say that. No, oh, now I said it and now I've gone wrong. Right. So we are going to have to go through things quite quickly this week.